Hey kids, Grandpa here, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. I know I like to keep you guys guessing, but there's always something that needs fed up here on Grandpa's farm in Alaska. A place where you're always welcome. Come on, Lily, let's go feed. I have a pair of headphones that connect up to my cell phone. They have a little controller here for volume and stuff, but they're getting kind of old and beat up. And the problem is I've got pretty bad hearing from a lifetime of shooting guns and stuff. I've done a lot of shotgun shooting. I used to own a gun club. And these are beginning to lose their velvet and stuff on them. So they're not in as good a shape as what they are. So I thought I might experiment a little bit with them. Now, in my experience in shooting, quite often you can go out and buy, and quite often I have gone out and bought these plugs that you can mold, and they reduce noise by 26 decibels, which I don't know if that's great or not, but I know around shooting they really help with my hearing protection on the gun range. And so I've gotten to where I always use these molded ones. Now what's interesting about these is that you take the two compounds and you sort of knead them together like making bread. You mix them together real thoroughly, and you do it in 2 half batches, and then you push that into your ear and it molds to the inside of your ear cavity. Now typically you want to stick it down inside the ear canal, and then it forms around this part of the ear and makes a sort of an airtight, soundproof tight seal there. But what I'm thinking about doing, and if you're seeing this video, it worked, because if it didn't work, you wouldn't be seeing this video. What I'm thinking about doing is putting the earplugs in first, and then putting the mold material in behind that to help hold this in place. And the reason why I'm doing that is because, for me personally, I find it very difficult to hear my cell phone while I'm driving. I don't like putting on my big ear muffs, which I guess I could do. I thought it might be nice just to have some plugs that I could pop in easy and have my earphones built right in. Might help my hearing. For what I could plug it into my cell phone, keep my cell phone in my pocket, and basically have hands-free cell phone availability while driving. And so it might be a better safety issue for me. So anyhow, that's what I'm going to try to do, and let's follow along and see how that works, shall we? Okay, well, the first step we have to do is we have to mix the material. And it comes in 2 parts. One is white, and one's white and one's tan. The first thing I do is I divide these in half. So here's the white, and I'll just kind of pinch that right about in the middle, and I'll break that into 2 even pieces, and I like to roll them up just so I can see that I've got 2 pieces that are pretty much identical in size. We'll do the same thing with the other half of the component. Pinch that off right there in the middle. And now we have 2 pieces. So, okay. So now here's what we do. I think the first thing we need to do is make sure I've got my earplugs in first, because I'm going to knead these into the mixture, and then as soon as it's mixed, I'm going to start forming it. Now these are left and right handed. So I'm putting the right one in my right ear and the left one in my left ear. I have no idea if this is going to work well. So now we start putting the 2 colors together, and we'll mix them up really good. We just keep doing it until it all is one color. Oh, just doesn't take long, just a couple minutes if that. Just forming it, kneading it, just like you would bread. You kind of push it and turn it, push it and turn it, push it and turn it, and very quickly it forms into the proper compound, which I think I've got just about now. Okay. Now I'm going to try to put that into the ear canal. Now you want to make sure your ear canal is clean and trim all the excess hairs out of it that you can. I've done that somewhat. Now normally I would push this into a conal, a little piece to go in the ear, to go into the canal, but this time I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to force it into the ear, around the microphone. Kind of like that. Do you see it? Okay. Now that's supposed to stay in my ear, and I'm not supposed to do a lot of things. It says I'm not supposed to chew gum or talk or anything while it's hardening. 10 minutes, don't chew or talk during the process. Okay. Well, let me get the other side done, and then I'll be quiet for 10 minutes. The cool thing about editing video, I can just cut 10 minutes out of the video. Or I can do a fast forward thing and you can see me move around all quickly. So we're kneading up the second one. Tell you, that feels pretty good in the ear. Be interesting to see what a difference the sound might make with it like that. Let's do this one now in the other ear. Okay, 10 minutes. Well, okay, it's been 10 minutes now, so let's see how the molds came out, shall we? Nice. So you can see it molded right around the headphone, and it molded it right to the contours of the shape of my ear. So that blocks out all the background noise and leaves me with, you see it pops right back in nice and tight. Check the other one. Yeah, now this one blocked the speaker a little bit. I might take a knife and trim that. But you can see how it just molded that right to my ear and just buried the speaker right inside there. Nice, real nice. And I can just pop it back in. You stick it kind of in the ear and you give a little tug on the earlobe and it just sort of pops right into place. And the nice thing about it is now I can jam out to some tunes. Because when you're listening to some rock and roll, sometimes you just gotta rock. Yeah! Alright, well there you have it. So how's that for a neat little tidbit for you? Get some of this molded plug material. Any sporting goods store or Cabela's, you can order it online. It's these are specifically by Remington, and it just says custom molded hearing protection on it. You mold them yourself. You saw me do it. It's real easy to do. You just simply take the two compounds, rub them together, and then you make these custom molded earplugs that in this case I put my little speakers for my headset in there so I can have really great audio. Plus it has the same effect of an earplug. If you're in a noisy area, it still has the sound deadening effect of an earplug. So it'll protect your ears, or you can use it to listen to things that you want to listen to. So you can listen to your iPad, you can listen to podcasts, or listen to my videos and nobody else can hear it except for you this way. Anyhow, pretty neat hack. I hope you guys appreciate that and like it. If you like more of this kind of thing, then please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you more later. Bye. How about them toad suckers? Ain't they sappy? Sucking them toads offshore make them happy. Hug 'em mug toad suckers way down south. Sticking them sucky toads in zay mouth. I be a toad sucker knowing to duck it. You just find an old toad and you rear back and suck it. Folks, you have a good day. Bye.